Hey guys, welcome back. Grab you a cup of coffee because it's going to be a long one. Today is Wednesday and we have a lot to discuss, so let's get going. We are going to put a few dollars, that's crooked, a few dollars into this binder because it's our savings binder. I don't know what happened to these letters, or numbers, all of them. But we are going to use them because it looks like they need to be used. How is everybody's week going? Good, I hope. I went to, had my stress test done for my heart and it looks a-okay, so that's a blessing. And I actually had the chemical test this time instead of the treadmill test. So I was very thankful for that. And have you ever had the treadmill test? The chemical test was a lot easier after they got the IV in. Because that hurt. But, you know, you got to go and have pictures done without the chemicals and then with the chemicals, and then, you know, it took a good bit of the day. And one thing I didn't think about was having to pay for parking. So that's one thing I need to remember. And in my planner here, I need to put that on this one too, because let's see, I had to pay, where's my pen? I had to pay $6 for parking in the parking deck because it took so long. So, and then I have this nerve test done on the 12th. So, how long you think that would take? I don't know, but I'm going to put a $10, because just with the office visit last time, it was $5, and that was only, you know, like an hour or something. So, considering I'll be there for several hours that day. And they wouldn't take my card. I tried and tried. People was behind me. I'm like, what am I doing wrong here? It's not taking my card. I tried another card. Nothing. So I had to dig in my purse and find $5 of cash. Thankfully, that's exactly how much I had in there. So I need to remember to get cash out for that. And let's see, I've done paid my cards, my city. I paid $300 for my city. It's extra. Let's see what that brought that down to. I got a new phone, so I've got to get in each you know, each app again or whatever. So hopefully I already did this one, and no, I did not. Who remembers all their passwords? Oh my gosh. Well, I'm going to have to do that later. Because I evidently have not went in there to check, make sure that the $300 did in fact go in there. So I need to write down, like, how much was it? Did I? No, I did not. Because I already paid the city. But then I paid the $300 as well. So this is the one that I want to get paid down because it's a pretty good monthly fee. So yes, that's my plan. So when I get into the it, then I will put how much that is. So today I have, how much do I have any money? That's a question. I got this little purse. Do I have any money? Oh, there it is. Okay. How much do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and $7 to go into this book. So we will start at the beginning. And roll our dice. We don't need all that. I'm trying to make it straight. But, okay. Let's clear some of this clutter off of here. Alright, here we go. $7 for today goes to number 4. And see, this will be easier. I can just be like, oh, here's number 4. This one we didn't get to last week, so that is perfect. And this is by Angela Marie 888. So we are going to cross that one off and put the dollar right on in there. Next, number 3. And we have the Miss Champion one. And we will cross off this coat. How's your weather? Ours is rainy, but it's like 60 or 70. I don't know. I haven't been outside. If it was going to be warm, I was going to go out to the greenhouse and clean it. But it's rainy and yucky out there, and I don't want to go outside. Do you ever feel like that? The doctor, he told me, he's like, if you don't walk, then you need to do stationary, Bob. So I ordered one of those little pedal things. We'll see how that works. This is by Dine Outlaw Games and Budgets. Gets $1. He also wanted to start me back on Ozempic, which I was like, man, that was $200 a month. I'm not. I'm trying to go less money, not more money. And he said that they're supposed to be going down, so I guess we'll see when it goes through. 4 again. This one needed another one. Angela Marie 888. So, he said it's supposed to went down, so we'll see. We will see, because if it's still $200, I'm not doing it. He said it's not for weight, it's for your heart too. So maybe that's what, you know, since I've quit it, it's been like a couple of months because it got too expensive, then maybe that's why my heart's being a brat. You never know. You never know. Alright, this one is by Pansy Budgets. And I think I'm just going to cross out all these instead of just the blocks. We only got $2 left. Number 2 again. This one. Oh. I'm going to cross out this one. So we only got 2 more on this page. Or this challenge. $1 left. Number 4. So several didn't get any, but this one here caught up from last week. So if I have more dollars, then I will put it in here again. So this one by Angela Marie 888 got $3 today. So that's good. This one by Diane Outlaw Games and Budgets got 1. So now it has 4. This one here didn't get any today by Pansy Budgets. And the bonus didn't get anything. I don't have any 5s. And this one by the Miss Champion got 1. So now it has $2. This one here by Pansy Budgets got 2. So it should have $4. And that's what it's got. And number 1 by Let It Be Budgets didn't get anything for now. But we will get more dollars when we go somewhere, since my dollars is empty in my purse. But I do, if whatever's left from when I go to the doctor next, I'm just going to put it in my little purse there and see what, you know, how that goes. I need to do more cash. Alright, here I got Fatima. I watched, she had 9 videos and I watched those. You need to put more in your playlist, Fatima, so I can just play it. Play it. So today, if you put more in there, then I'll go back and watch more. But today I have Mindful, Ladybug, Saves. So it looks like she has 386 videos, and which one am I on? I just started it. She has 433 subscribers and 386 videos. So if you need some videos and you need to go to subscribe to somebody, here you go. If you're not already subscribed to her, she's got a lot of information on there. Do you ever have like the craving, like, I love, this is crazy, because I love those gummy worms, the snakes, and I have a craving for those. And you're like, no, you're diabetic, you don't need no gummy snakes, but you could just taste them in your mouth. You're like, please give me some gummy snakes, but no. No. If you're diabetic, what is your go-to snack? I do like Jell-O with sugar-free whipped topping, but I just don't like to eat it like I do gummy worms or gummy snakes. And you can't eat, you can eat the sugar-free, which the sugar-free, it says it's sugar-free, but it all raises your sugar up anyway. So my sugar they're like, it needs to be 80 to 120 when you wake up. I'm like, I don't even remember the last time my sugar was 120. I wake up at 2 200 to 300 every single day with the insulin. So, and what did I eat yesterday? I ate roast. And it did have some potatoes and carrots, which mostly I ate roast. So what part of roast is going to raise me up to 400? I don't. But when you're starting out at 200, it's not that big of a jump. They say you need to fast for like 36 hours to reset your body. So I've tried it. I've got like 17 hours. So I guess I need to just keep going. Just bite the bullet and see if that would work. I know one, I've got to get more active. Because I've let myself get lazy. But when I get the bicycle thing, maybe that will, work. I do like to walk, but when I walk over like a mile, then my feet, they're bad for like a month or two. I don't even know. It gets real bad. What is your plans for this year? What are you doing? Are you paying off debt? You saving for something? I seen a place on Airbnb that I really liked, and it had 3 king beds and a room with bunk beds, and I was like, that will be perfect because every adult wants a king bed, and that is really hard to find. So 3 king beds and then a room for all the kids would be great. So, which we can have smaller than king, but we like what we like. And is it close to the beach? Is it close to other stuff? Can you walk to the bar? That's a big one for my husband. Can we love just to walk at night on the beach for like the whole family to find little crabs. So we don't want it too far because the youngest kids right now that will go is 3 years old. So we can't walk too far, or we can't carry too far. And wagons on the beach, they're rough. We've tried every kind, but yeah, so that's one thing. The food's got so expensive that we're probably just going to eat mostly there at the house, but there is certain places we like to go, like is it Fuddruckers with the alligators? We like to go there. There's a place me and my husband found last year on a business trip. I can't think what the name of it is right now, but it was more in Orange Beach. That was a really nice place. Had music and it wasn't crowded and it was good. All those things. What else? Oh, my daughter, she don't want to be on a balcony because she's afraid the kids will go over the balcony. So it's got to be on the first floor. And let's see. Stairs. We've had some with stairs. One of the kids fell down on one time, and when they were little, so they don't like stairs. It's got to have things to do around it. Like we stayed at one time that had a big pond right outside, and it had turtles that you could feed. It had swimming pool, the tennis court, that thing that you shuffleboard, I think. a game room, you know, all that. They're spoiled. They want all that stuff. And so that would be nice, you know, to keep the kids entertained without having to go and spend a lot of money somewhere. But feeding the fish and the turtles was really fun. That was a nice thing we did every day. But the walk to the beach was a little much for having a wagon and little kids and all that. So we're trying to find the closest we can to the beach with the bedrooms, without the balcony, you know, on the first floor. It's a lot. I mean, you got to go through a lot of houses and whatnot to find what you need. It's not like just going on there being like, oh yeah, here's a 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom, whatever, and perfect. There we go. We got to find all these little things to suit everybody so everybody's happy and not fearful. Oh, parking. Parking is one too, because you think there's three families going, and a lot of places only have 2 parking spots. So you're like, where does the 3rd car park? So, and usually it's down the road somewhere. So we try to find somewhere with enough parking, rooms, beds. It's a lot. I'm sure a motel is probably, it could be cheaper to just have separate rooms. But we all like to be together so we can play like card games, or everybody can watch the kids, you know, so it's not just like one family just, you know, having to still do all the normal things. So I can take the twins for a walk if they're all, you know, need to get out, or I could take them to the tennis court while the parents relax, or, you know, whatever. So I try to help as much as I can because I want them to enjoy their vacation too. But I don't want to only be there to watch the kids. You know what I'm saying? Which a lot of times me and my husband go and do our own thing while they go and do, they like to do mini golf, and they go do that. Sometimes some of them ride a helicopter, the older ones. So we all go do our own things too. So everybody's not just like one person doing everything. Because we want everybody to enjoy their vacation. And that's why we save up. So we can enjoy it all, and everybody pitches in money and food. So it's not all on one person. Which I need to get busy saving more than the $360 that I got. So, anyway, enough blabbering. Do you do, is that a splinter? So that's some of the stuff that I save for. That's one, I've got to get my credit down, my credit cards. That's one thing. That's my objective for this year, is to get those paid down. So if I hit I'm going to start with one of the bigger payments. I'm going to pay that, and then I'm going to pay anything extra I have, you know, after the next check. So if that's $300 a month or $1,000 a month or whatever, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to get some of those paid down. So my first one is the city. And we're going to check back on that in a couple of months and see how that's working. If it's not working the way that I want it to, then I'm going to reevaluate how I'm doing it and try something else. So I can hear Kim talking on here too, so I have both of these running. I mean, I have this running, not both of these, but I can hear her talking while I'm trying to talk. How rude. I'm just teasing. That's funny. How rude of her talking while I'm talking on here. One thing I need to do today is to find the remote for my treadmill. It won't work. There's a walking pad. It's not a treadmill. It won't work without the remote. And dang if I can't find that remote. So, where would I put the remote that I'm hiding it from myself or the kids? I'm thinking I'm going to put this up so the kids don't get it and lose it. And now I can't find it. You ever do that? Put something up and you can't find where you put it? Because I know I put it up because I didn't want the kids to lose it. And darn if I can't find it myself. What's another thing I need to do today? I need to make that, that cleaning list like people's making for this time of year. I need to make me a cleaning list. I got one thing, I did do some of my room in here. I cleaned it up some while I was looking for said remote. And I haven't found it. But I have cleaned up a lot. And I noticed in the playroom that the room looks like total hell in there. So I need to go back in there and take some more stuff out, evidently. Because I had it where everything had a place, but everything is back on the floor and it's filled up and can't even walk through there after the kids went in there. So I need to go back in there and get rid of more stuff. But the problem is that there's a lot of big stuff in there. Like the doll stroller. It's like a double doll stroller. That's in there. Got a chair. Got the computer. Because I'm trying to make it more where the little kids can play in there, but the older kids can be in there too. So that's why I got the chair in there, and I got a desk with the computer so they can play their Roblox or whatever. And the little kids go in there and just on the remote, on the keyboard, and they're turning it off and on, and I'm like, stop touching it. You're not turning it off right. Because then they're like, it's not working. Whatever. I'm like, because y'all keep touching it. So I got to, I don't know what to do about that. There's really nothing to do about it until they get older and then leave it alone or get their hands smacked or something. I don't know, but wish we don't do that, but evidently. See, what I need to clean my room, my bedroom, not my craft room, because it's okay for right now. Because I cleaned it already, looking for the remote. I need to get the stuff off my dresser, which I have diabetes stuff everywhere. I need to find somewhere to put that stuff. And that's one reason I don't want the kids in my room, in my craft room here, because I do have needles and medicine and, whatever. So I don't want them in here and I have to lock them out every time. And then they're thinking there's something special in here because it's locked. And they're trying to get in, and I'm like, nope, you gotta stay out, because I don't want nobody getting needles. And, but I got a lot of stuff, because you have your CGN boxes and your supplies and, this and that. I got a whole bunch of stuff. And I need to figure out where to put it. Am I going to go back on the pump? I don't know. But I've got supplies for months. And I'm waiting to go back to the doctor about that because, that nurse huffed at me. Literally huffed at me. Oh my gosh, she says. Your insulin, what'd she say? She said, your pump is working fine. There's no reason that you have to be having to change it. She actually said that. And I'm like, let me think. This is my body. I don't understand why she's fighting me over this, because the doctor just now got back from wherever he was out of country. But she had been fighting me the whole time. I don't know how long he's been gone. But when I go in on the 29th, because they said that I was supposed to get in soon as he gets back so we can fix this. And haven't heard a peep. So I'm just going to leave it, and I'm going to tell him, I'm going to be like, I don't understand why your nurse thinks she knows my body and knows what the hell she's doing. Because they don't even know dosages. And, you know, that's what I'm trying to fight for. You know, how much am I supposed to be taking? Oh, this or that. You could take Novolog, or you can take Humalog, or you could just get back on the pump like you were told to do. So I'm not really sure what they're expecting from me, but I expect them to have knowledge that is going to help me, instead of act like I'm some, I don't know, emotional roller coaster or something. I don't know. But I sure don't want to be huffed at. And if I go on the 29th or whenever, if they give me an earlier appointment, then if they don't help me, I'm changing. I've been with this doctor since I was 36, and I'm 50 now. And I have never felt, you know, like I needed to change. So, and I asked him, I was like, you know, before the pump, I was like, I need to get rid of some of these medicines because it's too expensive and I can't keep up. And they're like, oh yeah, when you get on the pump, it's going to be like $25 a month. It's going to, you know, it's going to be so much better, so much cheaper. Was it? Because I'll tell you, I had to pay $1,000 for the pump, $86 for supplies, $100 for one insulin, $45 for another, and $45 for the long-acting. I'm not sure. Oh, don't forget, you have to have a CGM or the pump don't work. So that's another $80-something a month. So how is that cheaper than just having the insulin? So I'm pretty fed up with this information. And they don't understand why I'm frustrated. Because I should just use the pump and not worry about anything else. Because people gain weight on the pump. But do they gain 20 pounds and it affects their whole body system? Affect their heart? Where you have to go in and have stuff done? I don't know who would enjoy that. I mean, it literally affected my whole body. So, I don't understand. I guess it's just me being stupid, because should I have stayed on the pump and see what it did? Should I have gained 40 pounds and see if that was a problem? Because now I'm on 2 more dang medicines too. I forgot to mention that. For fluid and kidneys. So, oh my God. Can you just eat eggs? Can you just eat eggs and be done with it? Because I know people's like, well, just eat, what is it called? With just the meat. Just the meat. Just eat meat and nothing else. But then the heart doctor's like, no. You're not eating carnivore. You're not you're not being carnivore because that will affect your heart. I know you probably don't want to listen to all this, but it is a thing. It is a real thing this is why people don't go to the doctor, because they just keep adding medicine. I have 12 now. 12. That's not in counting insulin. That is pills. 12 pills for blood thinners, cholesterol, blood pressure, kidneys, Lasix, all that good crap. So would it be better just to get off of everything except for the blood thinner? I ain't gonna do that because I don't want a blood clot. You think after 3 cholesterol medicines, my cholesterol is still high, and it's been high for years, that they would be like, let's see what else is going on, that these 3 cholesterol pills are not taking care of it. I got a picture up there and it says, life is a balance of holding on and letting go. Oh, that is something there, because I don't know, it's hard not to hold on to stuff. You got to let it go. Oh, and then my daughter, she got on Vyvanse for her ADHD and is loving it, because that girl has she has been cleaning her whole house. I mean, going through stuff, getting it done. And I was like, oh my gosh, I would love to be able to do that. I see Material Mom always cleaning something, and I'm like, oh my gosh, how do people do that? They just clean and have all this energy, and I'm like, why can't I be like that? I would love to have an energy just to clean my whole house and be, just have everything decluttered and just lovely. But you can't be on Vyvanse when you have heart problems. So I know there's non-stimulants out there, but I've been on a few of those and they don't work for me. Not the way that a Vyvanse would. If you don't know, my name is Sandra, and I've been married for 33 years. I have 3 children and 7 grandchildren, and the 7th one was just born in December. So I'm proud of that. So I done watched 3 videos of Mindful Ladybug Saves while I've been chatting. Oh my goodness. What are you having for dinner? Are you doing the challenges for January? The no grocery store challenge? The eat out of your pantry and freezers? Yeah, I need to do that. But save some money for this month. We had a roast last night, which I already said that, but it was really good. I do love a good roast. And we got rotisserie from Sam's. You know they have the biggest rotisseries and only $5. So we got one of those the other day. So then we had like 4 meals out of that. I got 2 shredded rotisserie meat in the freezer. What is your go-to when you are trying to be low budget? Do you have a soup or some kind of special meal that is only for like when you're trying to go the cheapest that you can? What is it? Sandwich? Ramen noodles? I like to make, which I haven't done in a while because the noodle part, but take the ramen noodles and put it in the pan with a little bit of water till they get a little bit soft, and then by then the water is drying up, and put a little bit of olive oil in there and crisp it up. And while I'm doing that, whatever meat is left over, ham or chicken or pork chop, whatever meat you have left over, then I put that in there with some kind of vegetable, spinach or usually spinach if I have that. And then I just fry that up, pretty good till it's, brown. And then I put a little bit of soy sauce in it, and I cook an egg, inside of it when I spread it out and put it in the middle and cook it. Just scramble it up and then just mix it up like a stir fry. I like to eat that when I just have leftovers, or I did. If I only had that to eat, that's what I would make, because it's really good. And it's not just like ramen noodles soggy in a cup. I like them crispy. But what else? Chicken salad with chicken in a can. We make that a lot. My mother-in-law, she puts grapes in hers, but I don't put grapes in mine. I put green olives and egg, mustard, mayonnaise, pickles, pickle juice, and seasonings. That's what I put in mine. But she makes hers more plain, which some people like, and she puts them on a croissant, which it's good. It's just not mine. But my granddaughter, I made her, the crescent rolls in the pan, in the can. Put 2 of those together to make a big croissant roll. And then I just made her some chicken salad just plain with mayonnaise, mustard, and pickles or relish. And 'cause she likes things plain. She don't like a lot of flavor. But she ate 2 of those. That means she ate like 4 croissant rolls and, however much chicken salad that was. I was like, good. Now I know something good you like. And I had it all at home. I didn't have to go and buy anything because I bought those croissant rolls for something. Pigs in a blanket or something that we didn't ever need. Yeah, so I was happy with that. So now I can make her that every, now and then. You don't want to take it overboard, but because she don't eat hardly nothing. She's so thin. And she's so scared of getting fat, which is crazy, because she's already 5 foot probably at 10, because she's almost taller than I am, but she's very thin. She could probably still wear like a 6 or something in little kid clothes around the waist, not in the length. Her legs are long. Yep, I'm talking about Charlie. Girl getting tall. She's getting big. The twins are 3 now. Can you believe that? The twins are 3. Oh my gosh. They're all just growing so fast. Alright. I'm going to go edit this and put it up after I clean the kitchen and start something in the crock pot for dinner. What will that be? I don't know yet. But all the time I'm going to have Mindful Ladybug Saves running. So, you want to watch the bunny? There you go. Throw her out some watch hours. And I hope everybody has a great day and a great week. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.